Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and welcome to episode 13 of my Victoria 2 Let's Play. We are playing as the United States as usual, and you guys are all my fellow Yanks, so let's get started on our Yankee activities. By what we're doing in this episode is we're going to be taking over some more areas in the African region where we've just started colonization in the last episode. So yeah, I left you guys a little bit of a cliffhanger. Sorry about that, but I kind of had to because, it was getting really long. But I'm sure we have now a fun, action-packed episode full of colonization. So it'll be amazing. We're going to steal stuff from the North German Confederation, and oh yes, it will be a blast. It looks like the British had not even started their own infiltration of the African continent. I wonder why they haven't done that, it's very strange that they haven't done that. Can we colonize over here, perhaps? That'd be nice. I don't know if Hawaii is in range. That's the only thing that would be able to get us colonization there. Oh well, so I think that's about it. I'm also going to be using DX Story to record this, and for you guys out there who are into that stuff, it's just another recording program. I'm trying it out this episode. Tell me if you guys like it. The main reason I'm doing it is because it separates my audio files, so the game is one file, and my voice is another file, so I can just go ahead and edit my voice. I've been having some trouble recently getting a perfect audio quality for you guys, because I need to edit out, and obviously there's some weird hiss from my computer that is always in the recording, and I want to get that out. But when I do take it out, sometimes it takes away some of the game volume, which is really annoying. So I have it set on, I'm recording with DX Story now. It's a little bit of a bigger thing up here in the top. It's about this size of the top of this box, so I can't really read what's up there, but all it says is early production, so I'm not missing anything up there, so that's good. Just let me know if you hear any difference in the quality, or if it's bad or good, whatever you guys think. Please let me know in the comments. I hope this is going to be a change for the better, and it looks like it is going to be. So if I can think of any reason why it wouldn't be, I would tell you, and if you do the same, I don't know. Anyway, let's get to colonization. We're going to unpause it, bump it up to about 3 speed. Let's bump it up to 3 speed, see how my frame rate does. This is actually really cool because DX Story will show me my file writing frame rate as well as my actual video frame rate, which are two different things that I didn't even know. Fraps is really good, but DX Story is for the more in-depth person. Now, okay, we've got some politics going on. This is going to be annoying in the middle of our colonization, but basically what I want to do is I want to get more jingoists. So if we can get more jingoism, I don't really care who I piss off, and that's pacifism, people. Because jingoism is the best, because it gives you more for your, you can field more brigades, and if you'll see, we got 400% from our jingoism war policy, which is nice. Because, of course, the more brigades that you can field in emergency times, the more your military score will go up and such. We're actually 8th in the world in military power now. That's very awesome. We've got an acquire state casus belli on the Empire of Mexico. Ooh! We've allowed us to demand all 3 of these territories. Ooh, guys, wow, this is amazing. I can't believe this just happened. That is awesome. We can basically, declare that we want all of their territory. What? This is freaking awesome. We just have to go ahead and declare war right away, but I believe it will hurt us a lot if we fail to achieve this war goal, but we might actually acquire a lot of infamy just from simply breaking our treaty with them. Do we still have a treaty with the Empire of Mexico? I wanted to make sure completely because I don't... Okay, good. Our treaty is gone, I believe, with them now. I don't see it on the war thing or the war justification thing. It's probably due to the fact that it's just been 1871. So we've moved way beyond the point where we needed to have our treaty with them. Yeah, so this is awesome. We can go ahead and just completely liberate all of the regions down here. I should have read that event. It was probably very interesting to read. I am stupid, and I hope that you guys will go back and read it without me. Although I will read it to you next time if I get the chance. We're going to need to build some more military, guys, if we're going to be able to take out the entire day of Mexico now. Let's go ahead and get some more guards. We'll just build all these guards in North America. We still got our colonization going on as well, and we're going to have to manage that. That's going to be our burden, is we're going to have to manage the colonization and this war at the same time. I don't want to lose our casus belli, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Declaring war, and we're going to go ahead and... Okay, when we add this war goal, we will gain nothing. Okay, so we're not even going to have to worry about our infamy anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and acquire the Zacatecas region. I'm not going to call my allies because I can probably take care of it on my own, and if I did want to call an ally, I would probably want to call the United States of Central America, and I will go ahead and call them because they will need our help. I should have waited probably a little bit to declare war until my troops got down there, but it doesn't matter. We'll catch up to them and destroy them, whatever. happens. Pennsylvania comes moralism. Let's go ahead and piss off the least amount of people, which is atheism. Wow, lots of stuff is happening right now. Our economy is pooping because of how badly. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to mobilize our extra... Well, we don't need to mobilize our extra brigades, do we? Because we have 240... Wow, we are the third military power in the world. I can't believe we're not up to, you know, third or fourth power status. It's very strange. Our army is heading along to the south now. I might want to go and... Okay, we want to increase our jingoists. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and increase our jingoism population. Or the population of whatever that supports jingoism. Yeah, that was really stupid of me to have not waited. Oh well. Our forces should be able to crush those Mexicans, because like I said earlier, and we've seen in the other parts of the world when we were fighting the Mexicans and all the basically lower level powers have not caught up to us militarily, so we do a lot better than them in the wars. Okay, so we don't want to piss anybody off. Let's go ahead and just get some more interventionists. We'll go ahead 10%. I don't know. I don't want 5. I don't know if they're really good or bad yet, so we'll see. Our army is really being slow. I really wish I should have done that earlier. We got some cheap iron. That's going to definitely help our economy while we're at war. Let's go ahead and increase this help with this economy. We're going to go ahead and get steel railroad to get our men. We're going to increase the amount of railroads that are being built, which will be awesome. And to the maximum amount that can be built. We're going to have our guards stop here in Laredo because if you'll notice, these are actually some very sizable forces that we're going to be fighting against. But you know, it might have been actually a very tactical and good idea for us to have waited this long because of the fact that now that they're all in our territory, we're not going to lose as many men when we're defending our territory. We're going to be able to hold on to more men. Damn it, we lost a lot of things. Okay, I think we already read Bloody Strike, so I'm just going to go ahead and say... we're going to go ahead and lose. And obviously we want to lose militancy and get more conservative. Okay, that's fine. We lost one of our military leaders. We're going to send these guys here just to back up our men over. And we're going to take out this group of 20 here. Hopefully with this massive force of 70, we should just demolish this force of 20,000 men. The atheism people, we're going to piss them off again because they don't matter to us. And we'll move even more men onto there to stack up on top of them. The Mexicans are gonna take over some of our territory. They are running, and they have 966 men. How many men do they have? 13,000? Okay, we'll move our army of 31,000, and we'll chase them to the Zacatecas. The 55,000 men will run over here to Matamoros, and we'll take out this 3,600 troop. This should be the entire Mexican army, actually, right here, so we're not going to really have to worry about much. These guys are going to get in there and fight on them a little bit ahead of time of these guys, but it's okay. They'll catch up before they die, which should be good. Okay, we've got some laissez-faire people. We're going to piss off the laissez-faire people because there's not many of them. Good, so then we've got these people in the Empire. Okay. How are we doing in our wars, our fighting over here? That looks like we're doing all okay. They're losing lots of men. We're killing a lot of men over here as well. We discovered some more stuff that's going to increase our economy, which is good. We're even pulling out somewhat of a profit here. We're going to need to chase these guys a little bit more into the Aztecs region or whatever. Where's our army here? Okay, it's invisible for some reason. I don't know why. But they're running to Ciudad Victoria, and we shall chase them to Ciudad Victoria. We're just going to leave this army alone if we can for now, just because I want to focus on getting rid of these two armies. And they're probably not going to be able to even get a chance to finish off our force here. Wow, we have 71 out of the 57 military brigades that we can field, so we're way over our limit, which is strange. We're going to go ahead and piss off the atheists if we can. If not, we'll just go ahead for 10% more secularized. It's not going to hurt us too much, I don't think. Now that it's been a little bit and the war is continuing, we're going to probably want to add another war goal. And I'm going to move all these guards that we just made back down to Laredo so that they can help us in the war if need be, and they can just help us take over the rest of Mexico. Hopefully it's been enough time that we can add another war goal. Show wars, add war goal. We lack proper justification. What the heck? Didn't we just get 4 casus bellis against them? Oh well, I think it might have only given us we only got to choose 1 out of the 4. Well, that's weird. I thought we had 4. Can we go to... I thought we had a casus belli, acquire Zacatecas. Where do we see our casus bellis? We can't acquire state. If we had these war goals, we'll get a lot of infamy. So we can actually do this. That's very strange. Oh well. we'll just continue in our war. I mean, if we only can get one region, hey, that's one more region than we would have gotten anyway, and we can focus more on our colonial possessions. If I should actually check on that. Looks like we're doing very good in our colonial aspects, and we have... These men are still dying, but less. I mean, as their numbers dwindle, they will start dying by less as well, so it'll be fine. How's Russia doing? Russia doesn't seem to be doing anything, really. All those forces pinned on the borders leave me to be a little bit unnerved about the happenings in our Europe. So let's chase these guys into... this is Salido? Yeah, let's get them out of Salido. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and leave behind a group of 3,000 so that they can start capturing this area. Uncapturing, I don't know if that's a word. Okay, good. We got this battle done now. These guys are running to Zactecas as well, and these guys are even running further away from us, which is fine. We'll just keep chasing them down, of course. Upper house rearranged, and the election is finished. Thank God, so we don't have to keep clicking those stupid things. Sweet. Wickedness must be stamped out, of course. Now, where is this group going? They're chasing these guys. They're chasing rebels. What the heck? Are there rebels, actually? Why are they running? I'm going to turn off this hunt rebel thing because they seem to be going nowhere, and I don't see any. There's no rebel forces in our country. So let's not run to that region. We're going to be chasing... We want to chase these Monterey people. And how's my army over here doing? Good. They're going to jump on that last little bit of that army there. This 26... Yeah, we've pretty much decimated all of the Mexican army, so there's not really much they can do anymore. Soon we're just going to be able to split up and divide and conquer their little whatever they have left. Battle of Monterey, we won again. They're going to run to Salido, so we're going to chase them to Salido along with these forces as well. And these guys that just got here, we're going to have them moving with our guys at Salido too. Just so we can hopefully finish off once and for all the last of these Mexicans in one super huge war at Salido. Awesome, so we just invented some more things that increase our navy and tech output. Sweet, they're down to 3,000 men. I think we just finished them off. Fantastic! Good job, my fellow comrades. Alright, so we'll finish retaking the areas that we had lost, and we'll move all these infantry that we just got into all the regions that are available in the places down here. We should probably go ahead and justify another war goal if we can. Justify war goal, acquire state. Okay, so it'll take about a year to get it, but hey, what the hell? We might as well, and we can only get 11 infamy, and that should be... We should be okay getting 11. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. So we can just add that war goal at the end there. And if we have to hold on to Mexico, you know, for a while, that not be so bad. Mechanized mining, excellent. Oh crap, wow, we have lots of infamy now. I really hope that doesn't bode poorly for us, because the other people could declare war on us now. I didn't expect that to happen. That's a very unfortunate turn of events, guys. If we just keep an eye on our wars, we should be okay, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal, but it might turn out to be a big deal. Since we are... basically now all the great powers have a free casus belli against us, which is really bad, and it's going to take us a long time to perhaps get below that region. Okay, but I'm just going to go ahead and pray to Jesus that we don't, you know, go over that limit. I'm going to keep moving my men down into Mexico. Just pretend that it didn't happen. That'll make me feel better. Wow, I can't believe we got that a whole bunch of... Oh, sweet. Yukon Territory and East Central Sahara. We got 2 more. There's some refactionaries that we're fighting. Why are we fighting rebels? I don't know why we'd be fighting rebels. Anyway, let's go and check out our holdings in Africa now. We need to expand our colonization areas. Because now that we have connected to these areas, we need to spread out our men. We've got our 45,000 men over here. That's a lot. I can't believe we're 5th and 2nd in prestige, but we're not... We haven't moved at all in our great power status. That's very strange. Oh well, let's go ahead and move these men down here. And we'll move this 3rd army down to here. Can we take any other regions? How about this West Central Sahara? Yes, we'll take that as well. We're going to have to get rid of encourage clerks, and can we take any more? Can we take any more? No, I think that's about... Can we take this area here? No, for some reason it won't let us take these areas, because even though our naval bases are right here and here, it's very strange. Oh well, It's not going to be too bad because we'll get a bunch of areas in Africa now regardless. I don't see anybody else really moving in besides the Germans. And we should be able to cut off the Germans by taking this area here. That should be nice and stopping them. They shouldn't be able to take as much. And wow, look at that. American Africa is huge now. Yeah, this is also American Africa. Wow, so that's a lot. We're going to go back up to 3 speed and keep on fighting in Mexico, I guess. Wow, there's a lot of Mexicans still alive. I didn't realize that there would be so many. I'm going to select my 40,000 man troop, and we're going to leave them here. And the 30,000 troop, we're going to have to split up into more balanced forces so that they don't die as quickly. And we're going to move them into our own territories. I think that the forces that we have out right now should be enough. Or rather, let's take one of these 12,000 troops and get them into... Yeah. We won the Battle of Zacatecas. I guess these are, like, rebels that are organizing against us already. That's very strange that they would already be organizing against us that quickly. We're down to 2650.5 infamy, which is very bad. I really, really hope that we get down below the area. That is bad. Okay, we're up to 72 military, which is good, but, you know, we probably should decline some... I don't know how we're going to get our infamy to go down. Alright. Oh, sweet, new colony created. Let's go check it out in Africa. We've taken this area here, so we can actually add this into our colonization sphere. Let's go ahead and add this here. Looks like the Germans have already started trying to take it, but since we have our troops here, we should easily be able to, you know, take it before them and cut them off from trying to take any deeper in Africa. And we've already got forces moving into those 2 areas, so... Is this area the same thing? So we're just going to move them to this one, because it doesn't really matter which one they're in, as long as they're close. We can actually turn on the region mode and see exactly how we're going to be able to cut them off. So yeah, look, these are the 2 regions that we're going to get here, 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 here. So 4 regions now. And then we're going to go, obviously, around and take it around here. If we can get this region before the Germans, they will be effectively stopped, and we can just go ahead and take the rest as we want. Let's go back to the political map mode and just make sure that the British and stuff are not colonizing anywhere. It looks like we're good on that aspect of the part of the game. Okay, so our colonies are getting huge, and we should have, like, at least, even if we only get this area, that's still going to be a massive amount of Africa that we're taking over. Not a lot of population, but still. Anyway, let's bump it back up to 3 speed. Okay, we won another battle in Mexico. These refractionaries, or whatever the white army we're fighting, should be very, very small and useless. We've basically annihilated them all, so let's just go ahead and cripple the Mexicans some more. Kaboom. How is our war justification going with that? The war justification, it's at 37%, so we should be able to get it before the end of the war. So yes, add war goal. We can't add these things yet, but we're probably going to want to take the Morella region. I don't know. I thought we got a Casus Belli to get all 4, which would have been awesome, but I guess that's not true. Oh, one of Psycho Mantis is playing Counter-Strike. I didn't want to get Counter-Strike Global Offensive just because, you know, I thought it was a little bit archaic for them to stick with the no aim-down sights rule. You know, usually, I know that Counter-Strike is a big non-aim-down sights game. However, I thought it was silly of them to, you know, try to hold on to that because the way games are going now, you have to have an on-aim-down sights mechanic. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. The Mexicans have raised another army, which is strange, and good. The Mexicans have given us acquire Zacatecas, but I don't want to do that because obviously I'm waiting for my other war goal to tick through. And if we just take over their whole country, we can just stay here as long as we want, basically. So let's go and smash the rest of their army. Mechanized mining, excellent. So that's going to help our economy. We've still got 500,000 in the bank, so that's not going to be such a big deal. Mexico again is giving us acquire Zacatecas. We're going to go ahead and just lose some relation with Kiva. That's fine. Let's move these men, keep on moving these men into the territories here. Oh, looks like the Mexicans are actually fighting with their own forces. So we're fighting against like basically a 3-front war. It's free for all between all these little factions, which is awesome because it's just going to make Mexico even more anxious to give up, and it's going to be easier for us to take over the whole of Mexico. Long live the USA. We got Solido as core. Sweet. So, you know, it's going to be harder for them to defect back to Mexico. Let's balance out this force here and send some more in just to Mexico to help us out. We'll take over Mexico City with this force. And we'll select this guy here and we'll take over to Acapulco region. Mexico is still asking us for peace, but no, we're going to take another region from you. You know, we're not going to gain all that infamy for nothing. It is bad enough that we gained that much infamy at once. Thank God they haven't. One of the great powers hasn't declared war on us yet. Let's go ahead and lose some consciousness or militancy. Which one's higher? We got lots of consciousness, so we got to get that down. No, we're not gonna keep. We're just gonna. Next time that pops up, I'm just gonna leave it because we know we gotta wait about a year till we can get our casus belli against them. Let's move these 9,000 men. I know that they outnumber us, but we should be able to just overpower them because our forces are better than theirs. And then we got our 11,000 troop here. Move these guys even further into Mexico now. Again, oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked on it. I knew I just said that we weren't going to, but I lied. Can we call these as our... Can we call them? Yeah, let's call them and see if the United States will Central America... Oh, they refused. Oh, what the hell? Okay, well, we're going to take them over anyway one day. So, Mexico again offering us the same... Damn it, I clicked it again. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I will not click it again. Okay, so liberty prevails. While some of our policies in the past have been viewed as land-grabbing expansionist imperialism, even abroad, now some are arguing that we are simply furthering the cause of human liberty by expanding our nation. A foreign friendship association has recently sent us a telegram of warm congratulations on our latest victories. What is the future course of action? Awesome. So, oh god, I hope this has something to do with our infamy. Yes, we're gonna lose infamy, pride, and glory. Awesome, fantastic. I feel this is like, if you'll notice, this is directly related to the big no-no I did by going over the infamy limit. It actually turns out that something good happened, and we're gonna gain some prestige and lose infamy. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Go ahead, pride and glory. Now we're under the bad boy limit or whatever. And we can just continue our war with nothing to fear now. Wow, I feel so much better. It's like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders now that we don't have to worry about that. Nitroglycerin, awesome, kaboom. Casus belli, sweet. So now we can demand... I'm going to go ahead and demand the Morelia region because we noticed that that had gold in it. So add war goal of acquire state in the Morelia region. Awesome, so now we have 2 war goals against them. I'm not going to be so... I don't know, what is... so cocky to also demand the another place on top of that, since that, you know, boon just fell upon us. I'm gonna stop gambling, you know. I'm gonna leave with all my winnings now while I'm ahead. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead and stop asking for more. Looks like we're gonna have to move some army. The Mexicans have massed a little bit of a force here, and they seem to be retaking some of their lands. We're gonna go ahead and stop them by killing them, and we're gonna move these men on top of these Mexican refactionaries here. These guys are done taking over this area. We won again in Mexico City. Steel Railroad, amazing. Excellence. Let's check out how Africa's doing. How are we doing on our colonization here? Are we beating... Wow, we're really neck and neck with these... Are we in the right area here? I feel like we should be way more ahead of the Germans in colonizing because we have our army here. We'll move our army closer to the area where it's supposed to be colonizing. And the other colonization areas are doing very well, so I'm happy about that. Is this... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so if we get our military over there, hopefully it'll do a little bit better. We've won the battle of whatever that was, and we got to manage these guys a little bit better, some more. We'll move them over into Veracruz, and the 40,000 men, again, they're asking... Oh, wow, they gave us both of the things that we wanted, so certainly we'll do that. Okay, we've got the following terms. Fine. Sweet. So we won again. Wow, look at that, guys. This is a huge region. I didn't realize exactly how big that was. Amazing. Now we have this huge swath through the middle of Mexico. How silly of them. Alright, so let's grab our men. Get out of here. I'll just grab all of them and send them back to... We'll send all the gazillion of our men back to... Let's send them to New Orleans just for now, because I don't want to send them all the way back to, you know, of course, Washington. We'll probably want to spread out some guys so that they can fight the guys that are hating us. Can we colonize this area now? Yes, we do want to colonize this area. We'll go ahead and... Now we are colonizing the maximum amount that we can, which is awesome. And nobody else is challenging us over here. Military leader has died, sadly. Oh, we got Laredo as core, so now that's good. Upper house rearranged again. Wow, so we're doing really, really good, guys. How are our spheres? Liberia is being influenced by the British, so... Let's try to knock them out of there if they're getting a little... Oh, wow, they are getting high. Ban embassy of the United Kingdom. There we go. Now they shouldn't be able to hurt us ever. And we're going to go ahead and influence Liberia. Where is Liberia? Dang it. I lost them. Let's just look at USA and we'll pick our sphere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we'll influence Liberia at high so we can get back up to 100 and we can ban anybody we want. Let's go ahead and gain both. I don't really want to gain one over the other. Damn it, I had a no research set for a little bit. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and go back to our army and we'll get some more supply consumption. Yeah, so we don't lose as many men like we normally do. Looks like we'll get these men out of the Mexican territory as well. How's our colonization going here? Are we still neck and neck with with the USA? Oh no, they're going to beat us a little bit, I think, in colonization. Wow, they're also colonizing this area here, so we're going to have to stop them. If we get this area here, though, we can stop them from, because this region, or perhaps oh, they could sneak down around here, but the Denmark is actually colonizing there, so it looks like we'll be able to halt the German advance there. I'm actually very curious how they're colonizing so quickly when we have soldiers, which is, oh, they have an army here, so I guess that's what's doing it. Okay. So let's see here. Do we need to, can we move our army in here? I don't know if they'll die or not. Let's just bump it back up to 3 speed for now. Yeah, so Liberia is still being influenced. The British are still trying to influence there. And how's Algeria? Are they, wow, they're still in the sphere. We're still influencing them at maximum. We can knock them out. Let's knock them out. Yes, definitely we want to knock France out so we can take over Algeria soon. Now they're back to friendly, and we'll just like keep lowering their opinion so we can declare war, and then the France will not be likely to step in. Oh, and now that we're not at war, we're getting a lot more money. We're gonna go ahead and just destroy this factory in Alabama. I don't feel like reopening it right now. We're still doing very good at colonization. It's good that we got the Tunisian area, because look at how many, like, when we got this out of American Africa region here, I believe it's the East Central Sahara, when we got that, it just, like, allowed us to take all of it around us. So, yeah, that was really cool. It's like that, the domino game. I forget what it's called. It's like Othello or something like that. Another military leader has died, sadly. I think all of our men are probably in, yeah, oops, had them all stacked. Let's combine them all, and we're going to split them off into 2 different huge forces, and we'll split them up between here and Baton Rouge. So that should stop them from fighting or dying amongst themselves. We're going to go ahead and split that up into both. There we go. Good. We can still do the Trail of Tears, I believe, so I don't think we're going to ever do that. So how is Algeria? Algeria, we still knocked them out, but we still have our discredited until August of this year. Mechanized mining, amazing. Awesome. So, and our infamy has gone pretty much a lot down. Not too much, but you know, that between 25 and over 25 is a lot. So I'm glad that I'm really happy that that happened. That's amazing that it did. Really helped us open and take up all these regions from Mexico. Now Mexico really only has a little bit left. I wonder if we can just, oh well, we still have a truce with them, so we can't actually see what their things are. Oh well, we still have a friendly relation with them, I think. Wow, we can still add them to our sphere. Sweet, we got West Central Sahara, so we can move on and take over another area, yet another area perhaps. The Germans are just somehow barely ahead of us here. I don't know how, because we are the only army in the region. Oh well, but we're going to take this region here and stop them, like I said, on the Sokoto region. The country that's already there. So, can we take them over? If we justify war, can we do demand... No, we can only do demand concession. We can't actually establish protectorate of them, because they're too big. But we can establish a protector of Algeria, which would be how much? 10 infamy. So we need to get below the 10 infamy mark, which is definitely... We're going to make absolutely certain that we're below that this time. Not be anywhere near that. Let's encourage immigration to the toes here, or is it this? Which region has the most population? Culture is now African minor, and there's actually none of our culture here. I don't see any American culture at all. So let's go ahead and encourage immigration to these areas over here. We'll pick up this grassland region. We'll attract immigrants just for now, so we have all 5 of our national foci being used. Foci, whatever. However you pronounce that. Good, so it looks like we're doing very good. We're going to bump it back up to 3 speed. We're first in prestige? Oh my god! Wow, we're beating the English at prestige now, since we're taking over so much more territory than they are, but they have so much industrial score. That's a ridiculous amount of industrial score. Oh god. I wish I was... I know that there's just like the meta game of the industry, you know, that I'm just not getting, so that's probably where we're lacking, or where I'm lacking in knowledge, so we probably would have been better. So let's share some with our neighbors, that's fine. We want to increase our relations with Colombia anyway, they're in our sphere, I believe. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're not going to be able to win this territory because the Germans just have a little bit of an advantage. Sadly, they started slightly before us, but we're going to go ahead and take these regions from them because they can't. Hopefully, if we can just exactly meet... I think we're going to beat them here, getting the territory. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, those damn Germans actually beat us. Yeah, we can't colonize that region anymore. I just said that it got aborted. Sadly. Okay, we got the Timbuktu region. So let's go ahead and take over this region here. Now that we've got that... Oh, wow. Is this the same region? No, these are two different regions. Yeah, so they're colonizing that already. Let's move our men into there. Into this region here. This Solixo region that we're trying to colonize. We also want to try to colonize this region. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Let's turn on the region map mode though, just to make sure that we're getting the right ones. So we're getting these two here. This one, and then what about this one? Can we get this? Let's go ahead and stop attracting immigrants. Yeah, so that's going to help us out there. So we've got... Now we've actually cut them off, so they only can go down here, but Denmark is going to take that area. If we can... We'll look in the political map mode. Denmark is going to take this area, and we're taking up here. So the Germans will be halted, basically, and can only start around here. The British, I don't see them, you know, trying to claim down here at all, which is very strange. They have all of South Africa, really, which is weird that they wouldn't try to take any more. But they are starting to colonize over here. But we've halted them, basically, already over there, so I don't see what their point is. Let's move these men down into these areas so that we can colonize them more quickly. Stupid Germans. Hate them. Yeah, so let's get some men down here. Good. We're about to get this region. I'm not going to say that. I know you guys are going to make fun of me if I say that. But we're going to get this region as well. Sweet, we got that, and 20 prestige gained. Amazing. Let's go ahead and we'll move down here and take even more. What's the biggest? We'll go ahead and take this region as well. Oh, we already have that. One of our guys is already... We're already taking that one. Let's take a... What's the biggest region? Put it back on region mode. Yeah, so I think we're going to want to go for this blue region, or the green region here, because then it'll let us go into these other ones. Anyway, let's colonize this one. So we should have all 5 of our national focus on colonization now. How's this colonization going up here? We're about halfway done. Okay. Yeah, so that's going very well. Our economy is doing very well. We're back up to where we were before we started that war with Mexico. Our infamy is going down. We're down to about 2 more points. Awesome. So wow, we're painting the whole Africa blue. Our population has gone up to about 8 million, which is nice. I wonder what the population... Ooh, food packaging. So that's cool. What's the population of the British? The United Kingdom. Let's see what they are at. Their population is 52 million. Wow, so never mind. I thought we were doing good, but they are doing way, way better. But we are getting a lot more every day, 100k or whatever. The United Kingdom, blah, 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 blah. Let's see, how are we doing in... Oh, wow, we got a lot of railroads going on. We better, we should put money into them or whatever. Invest in them. 16 railroads being built. Yeah, we should invest in all those. Because, the railroads are always a good thing to invest in. You're pretty much guaranteed to always get your money back, I guess. Since it's a lot easier than going around and clicking it all ourselves, too. So how are we doing over here? Oh, wow, we just barely are going to beat the... What's their percentage? Completion in 1874.82, and their estimated is in 0.6, so we're going to be better. Oh, the mysterious white ship sinks. Stockpile change. Okay, the year is 1873, marked by a bizarre development. In essence, over a period of several of time, several ships have encountered an enormous thing at sea, a long spindle-shaped object, sometimes giving us a phosphorescent glow, indefinitely bigger than faster than any whale. Several other ships of the merchant marine have been lost at sea over the past year to a strange phenomenon believed to be many a large and yet undiscovered species of whale. The renowned French professor of marine biology, the legendary Pierre Aronnax, has offered to join a scientific expedition to investigate this strange beast that has taken to haunting the oceans of the world. A rumor has it that several countries are planning an expedition of their own to get to the bottom of this mystery. The nefarious threat on the high seas was put to an end. This sounds like something out of a children's book. I will have none of it. Let's go ahead and do that, because I want to get the prestige bonus. Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. So how's Algeria doing? Are we still influencing them? Let's check out our diplomacy version of Algeria. Okay, we're almost to about 50. We're going to go ahead and obviously decrease the opinion of the French until they're about neutral. Then we'll go ahead and declare war if we can. But you know, in just the meantime, we're going to want to make sure that the French don't regain their former ability to, you know, sphere it. And we're ahead of them, so we should be good. We're slowly colonizing, and we're still beating them, I think. Do they have more forces? Does the more amount of force have anything to do with it? Oh wow, looks like that actually does have more to do. The more forces that you have near it, the better. So let's go ahead and move our 45,000 men and put them in there, and so we can beat the Germans in colonizing that area. I mean, if anything, if we lose this one area, I'm not going to be heartbroken, but you know, still, it would be nice. We need a research set. Oopsies. Let's go ahead and get risk management, because I want to get more supplies consumption bonus, because we're losing men still. Alright, so we're going to move all these men down to here in the Timbuktu area, and hopefully that'll help our 14th Army there do a little bit better. I wish we could look at the enemy and see what they're doing. Can we move on to them? Let's see what happens if we move. I don't want to move on to them. I'm just going to stay there. I don't want to start a, fight a war in Africa yet. Oh wow, looking at our diplomacy screen, it looks like we're getting a little bit socialist now. Very strange, very strange. There's a wow, this country here, Sokoto or Sokoto, however you would like to pronounce that, has a very strange, large army, I guess. Wow. So wow, we're doing so well in prestige. Look at that, guys. We're the United Kingdom. We're almost 100 prestige more than them now, so that's good. It's going to help us, bump ourselves up in the world. I wish we could just we're almost about to take over France as 3rd place. Yeah, good. So we're still moving our men down here. I wish that there was a better way to do this, but let's go ahead and expand our railroads in these territories. We're going to go ahead and manually do that. They're already expanding in some places, so that's good. Go ahead and upgrade it to level 3. Now let's go and check out our projects. So we probably have a bunch. Yes, we do. Sweet. So we're going to upgrade that as well. Yes. So how are the Germans doing? They're catching up to us a little bit. So once we get our forces down there, though, we should do better. Pragmatism. Awesome. So we got some more shared prestige. Lots of things happened. Excellent. Mechanized mining again. Fantastic. So, yes. Good. How are we doing here? Go to diplomacy. Can we decrease the opinion? Yes, this will decrease the opinion of France. Good. Now they're down to cordial. Should be able to declare war on them, and then we have our 58,000 men here that we should. I'm going to peel off the 25,000 or the 10,000 men here, just so that we have enough left over to fight these guys here. But we should have more men to put into the colonization area. Advanced ore refining process, or whatever that meant. We're going to be able to refine ore better. Sweet. Wow, the Germans are really fighting hard for these colonization areas. They're fighting the British for a second there. Okay, so we've got a bunch of things that we can do. Let's see, social reform. We're going to go minimum wage, immigrant attraction. Okay, so that sounds good, I guess. But colony created, amazing. Now we can go ahead and colonize even more over here in Africa. Can we reach anywhere else? I thought we could, but we might not be able to actually. So, Can we put 2 of our national focuses on the one so we can beat the stupid Germans? I don't think so. I think we're reaching all the ones we can. Can we do this one? No. So we're probably just gonna have to go ahead, and I'll just go ahead and increase our immigrants to the Tunisia. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll bump it back up, and we'll keep looking at this area here. Oh, we think happened. Work classification. Ooh, factory output. Sweet. Let's move these men down here into the Janae region. This should really help us out. We should be able to take over this area way fast now. We're going to spread out these men because they're really losing a lot now, even though they're, you know, we just stepped off of Timbuktu, which we're starting to lose lots of men. You know, it looks like a nice flat area on this map, and I'm sure that these are like jungles and mountains and crap, and like it's horrible, and living conditions are terrible. I'm gonna even split this up a little bit more and have these guys go into Segu. But we should be able to beat the Germans now. 8-4. How are they colonizing so much more quickly? Oh, I guess we are gonna win now. It looks like we're gonna be a little bit faster than by like 2 days or something, since we've moved in all these extra troops. Alright, so let's continue looking at these things. I want to get these socialists out of here. Let's see, who wants them? What's the population want the most? We've got 1.3% for ticket healthcare, 0.3. Oh, morale is plus 50%. Amazing. Trinket subsidies, unemployment benefit. Okay, 20% of us want this one, so that's what I'm probably going to be doing. 8-hour workday. Who wants that? No one really. We're going to go ahead and get the Casus Belli because we don't want to lose anything against them. Okay. Amazing. Hey, Safari, there's so much to see in the wilds, and better put why than see it on a safari. Put on your helmet and saddle up, because tonight we'll ride till the sun sets or rises, depending on the heat. Has become a magnet for wealthy Europeans wanting to experience the beauty and magic of Africa firsthand. The modern steamers bring them in like never before. The local fauna has indeed been gifted with a new species of wildlife lately, the European safari goer. Sweet, so let's see which one gives us the best amount of prestige. This will reflect beautifully on us. Okay. Let's invite us an ambassador. What's his name? So we can get Japan in relations increased. We'll go ahead and just get our prestige. I don't really care about Japan liking us very much. So let's go ahead and get the, I think it's the subsidies one that people really wanted. Go ahead and do that. Unemployment benefit and immigrant attraction. Sweet. So we got more conservative. So how are we doing here? How are we doing in this colonization? Looks like we're going to beat them by a little bit, which is good. So we should beat them by the 8th month of 74. So... and on the 5th day. So what month is 8? I forget. I think it's like August or September. That's 8. But we're May now, so... and our other areas should follow suit. The British and Denmark are taking over more areas. Looks like Denmark finished taking over that area there. Good for them. Long live the USA. We got San Polito as core. I don't know if I'm going to even worry about taking over this area here. Let's check out their RGO. Do they have any gold or something that I want? Oh, they do have a lot of iron, so we'll go ahead and take them for their iron. Put it back in political mode. Yeah, so let's see. Can we get some more? We're not losing any men anymore over here, so that's good. We should be able to beat them still, like it said earlier. Okay. Wow, we can field 53 brigades now if we want to. Our poor citizens. Fantastic. Okay, guys, so I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I want to hear what you guys think about the new recording software. Obviously, you probably won't even notice, like the average person, but if you do notice, please let me know how you think about it. I can obviously change most things now because there's more options than Fraps has. So thanks for watching again, and spray and pray out.